Hi Sarah, thanks for agreeing to participate today in a little interview about naloxone. Do you want to start by telling us what your role's been?
Yeah, no problem. My name's Sarah Kemlow. I'm one of the harm reduction nurses, and I work at Fife Harm Reduction Service.
Tell us a bit about your role with the naloxone.
Within our service, we have two nurse practitioners, so there's myself and another nurse, and I'm naloxone lead in our Fife service.
Tell us a bit about that. What's your day-to-day role?
Obviously, since the beginning of our project, naloxone was really high on the agenda. A few months after the service started, that was when we were able to begin training and supplying people, and it's been really high on the list since then. Obviously, it's one of the most important aspects of my job, and I lead the team in moving that forward.
It sounds really exciting. Tell us how many kits you've actually dispensed.
Okay, so since September last year, we've given out 121 kits. We know that at least 9 of those kits have been used on other people, so we know that people have saved 9 lives with naloxone in Fife, and that's the people that we know about. We're sure that there are a few more out there that we've not caught up with again.
How are you trying to get into some of the communities that need naloxone the most?
Obviously, one of the most at-risk groups identified are people who aren't engaged in services. So they're really high priority for us to engage with, and we do that through using our mobile outreach unit that we've had for a few months. So that allows us to target quite specific areas, to target people that are in need of training and supply. And a big part of being out in the community is raising awareness, just opening discussions about it, and making people aware of what it is, how to use it, and just trying to normalise it as much as possible in the communities.
Tell us a little bit about your connections with the Scottish Drugs Forum, the peer involvement project.
So we have a group of peer trainers. The SDF provided a really comprehensive training programme. It was quite intense. It was 4 days to ensure that our peer trainers have a really good level of knowledge and can go out and provide good quality and high standard training. The good part about that is that they can reach these hard to reach people, so more families and friends and peers. They can generate discussion and raise a lot of awareness that way. Obviously they can train the people, and they would direct them usually to myself to obtain a naloxone supply.
Why do you think naloxone's important?
Obviously the one big reason is that it saves lives. We've given out that many kits, we know that 9 lives have been saved. It needs to be out there, people need to be speaking about it, and we just want everybody in Fife that needs it to have it. And when I say people that need it, that, as well as people being at risk, it's people who are close to those people at risk, so family members, etc., who a lot of the time when we've spoken to them, they've witnessed their loved one in overdose, which is really distressing obviously for the person, and it empowers them to feel like they're able to do something while they're waiting on the ambulance coming, and in that short period of time they can save someone's life.
How easy is it to use naloxone?
Really easy. I've had to use it myself when I've been on outreach. It comes in a pre-assembled kit. There's a handy wee algorithm that talks you through how to use it. If you were in a panic, you take it out, you use it. It's an intramuscular injection used straight through the clothes. Really, really simple to use and really effective.
What's your long-term goal for naloxone in Fife?
In Fife, I want to see everybody who needs naloxone trained and supplied with it. I want it to be normal. You know, people can sometimes be a bit anxious about, you know, using naloxone. A big part of our job is obviously raising the awareness, talking to people about it, and once they realise how straightforward it is, they're right on board. And particularly people that have witnessed overdoses, they just think it's great that they can be equipped to deal with that and you know, keep themselves and others around them safe and save lives.
That's great. Listen, thanks for participating today, and thanks for all your hard work with the naloxone. It's really important. I appreciate your work on that. So thank you.
Thank you very much.